Hey, Joel's Crew. So I just had the best ride on Buck. I think it was our breakthrough ride. For y'all who didn't know, I've been having a lot of issues with Buck where, especially if I put my left lower leg on, he does this thing where he tucks his tailbone and he scooches really far to the right really fast. And sometimes it knocks me off balance, and one day it knocked me off balance and then he bolted and I fell right off. I thought I had broken my hip. I could hardly stand when it happened, but I could bear weight, and I went to the doctor. Nothing was broken. He just said when you have a hard trauma like that, you'll get bursitis around the head of your femur inside your hip joint, and it took about a solid 2 weeks for it to feel 100% better. 100% better now. Did a ton of groundwork with Buck while I was getting better. He's improved a whole heck of a lot, and I think he just was rushed into being broken, and they probably rode him in big spurs, and they probably spurred him on the left-handed side if he did something naughty, is what I'm assuming. I don't know why he's so sensitive to the left side and not the right side. But today was our first ride where he didn't do that, and I'm so proud. Yay, big breakthrough. Really proud of this little guy. I've been watching, I'll put the little card up here. I don't totally remember the name. I might not be saying it right. I think it's Your Riding Success. She's from Australia. She's a Grand Prix dressage rider, and she has a Fearless program. She does a YouTube. It's Fearless Friday, and for whatever reason, I was kind of afraid to get back on this guy. I'll do a my riding story one day. Moon Spinner was a big part of my riding story, so I kind of wanted to do a dedication / my riding story, and I just haven't had the gumption yet to do it. But one day I will do that. But a little background about me: when I was in my early 20s, well, I got Moon when I was 15, but he was my first 3-year-old that I retrained. And when I was in my early 20s, I helped retrain a lot of young horses, especially off the track thoroughbreds. And I also worked at a fox hunting place, and she bred horses, and so I helped her train those horses. She had them broken somewhere else, and I trained them. So I've ridden quite a few buckaroos in my day, some crazies in my day. And my worst riding injury is probably I tore my ACL, and it was on Moon Spinner when I was in my teens, which set us back a little bit. But the fall off of him that I had 2 weeks ago or so was the first fall I'd had in quite some time, where I not seriously injured myself, but injured myself where I was incapable of riding for a little while, or not capable to get right back on the horse. So that kind of scared me. You know, I'm in grad school, I'm in a doctoral program, and I have this farm and these horses, and I don't have any kids, but I feel like I have a lot to lose, and I don't bounce back as easily as I did in my early 20s. So it's a little frightening to get back on this guy. What's so worrisome about him is he can be plodding along real lazy-like and no warning at all. He doesn't, you know, some horses feel like a bottle rocket before they take off. He doesn't give you that warning at all. It's just all of a sudden scoot into the side really quick. And so it's kind of scary, and it got me off, and I hurt myself. But her Fearless riding, no, you think about, yeah, he loves his chin being scratched. But her Fearless Friday videos really helped me get through that fear. In the health profession, I can really appreciate risk versus benefit. Everything has a risk and everything has a benefit. And as riders, we can't hold on to that fear and bottle that fear and be afraid that that horse is going to do the same thing every single time, or else we're just going to ride stiff and we're not going to enjoy it at all. So you have to learn to be the leader for your horse while you're on your horse's back or working with your horse. It's your job to not be afraid, to be the leader you can be. If you're an eventer, of course you've galloped before, so many people are afraid of when a horse bolts. And all it is an uncontrolled gallop. You can sit that, you can figure that out. Every time he scooches away, which he didn't today, and I'm so proud of you. Every time he scooches away and I sit it, I laugh at it. I think, well, you're being real silly. That was nothing to scooch away from. And we work past it. I don't reprimand. And every time we work past it, he gets a little closer to, oh, well, that wasn't a big deal. I don't know why I did that. It's easier not to do that and just to go along and have a nice ride. So we're getting to that point, and you still want to ride, I suggest you move down to another lesson horse or a more calm lesson horse. But with that being said, you can get seriously hurt on the calmest horse in the world. They could accidentally trip and fall, which has happened. I've had 2 rotational falls in my day, and I've had 1 horse fall in a canter on a corner. That was calm as could be. So anything can happen at any time on any horse. It's all risk versus benefit. There is a risk you'll always fall, but the benefit of having such a great ride and a great bonding partner far outweighs that risk, in my opinion. And I'm going to continue to ride and try to improve me and my horse. And I hope you guys check her out. She's really amazing. She explains it a lot better than I do. But I'm going to get Blake to film some of my riding here soon. It's not really exciting still. He still doesn't go in a frame, but little milestones are a big stepping stone for us. So hope you guys are having a nice day. Love you. Bye. Happy riding.